Hello, faithful viewer. It's Saturday night in Madison, Wisconsin. We find ourselves in the basement of the Frequency nightclub, hoping to speak for a few minutes with Mr. Freedy Johnston, singer, songwriter, and occasional Madisonian. So you know what they say around here all the time is Madison is your home away from home.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Madison has become my second home, certainly. I have many, many friends here, and since making Perfect World here in '94, you know.
Was that your first time spending time in Madison?
Yeah, I spent a month or two here, and then just have been coming back ever since.
And is it really just the people that you met in '94 and then have met throughout the years, or are there other things about Madison that you feel like?
Well, it's everything about it, you know. It's just there's just something about this town. I think the fact that it was stolen from the, you know, it's a sacred burial ground that was stolen from the Native Americans, you know, says something about the settings. First of all, you know, there's some kind of something going on here. I don't know. I just respond to this town, and people here know how to party in a responsible way. But I mean, people here know how to really enjoy life, you know. And,
have you written songs in Madison?
well, I did a record here in 2001. And so a lot of the songs were written. I lived here for a year.
Uh-huh.
I rented a house actually from a university professor. He probably doesn't ever want to see me again, but I rented his house for a year.
Were you not partying responsibly?
We delivered the house fine. No, it was fine.
So Smart Studios is closing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
You know, it's sad for the town, but they're happy to move on. You know, studios come and go, and things change. So it's. I mean, I'm very sad about it, but you know, the guys running the studio are sort of like, okay, you know, we did this, we're ready to move on. So it's not like everybody's crying.
But you're someone who continues to return to studios to do your albums, where you know, I think other singer-songwriters over the years, and certainly newer guys, like tend to just at some point decide they're just going to do it themselves. You know, get some gear at home and just sort of.
Well, that's a way to do it. I did that on my last electro record, actually, that I did here, and that's really hard work, you know.
Is there something comforting about going somewhere, like sort of, you know, treating it more like it's work in a way?
Well, it's something comforting about it. It's certainly something efficient about it, because you're going to have a maintenance staff, or at least a maintenance person, and an assistant. So, you know, you're not going to be stringing wires yourself into your kid's bedroom, you know, where you have the guitar amps, you know, and try to get it done before your wife gets home.
You know, I wake up, it's first light. Been sleeping in my chair all night. Just then, on time, she walks in like everything's fine. Don't fall in love with a lonely girl, 'cause you'll never be alone with her. Don't give your heart to a lonely one, 'cause you'll always wonder where she's gone. Don't fall in love with a lonely girl, 'cause you'll spend your nights waiting up for her. I'd like to make her my wife, but she's never here enough to reply. I should say goodbye. Believe me, I've tried and tried and tried and try. Don't fall in love with a lonely girl, 'cause you'll never be alone with her. Don't give your heart to a lonely one, 'cause you'll always wonder where she's gone. Don't fall in love with a lonely girl, 'cause you'll spend your nights waiting up for her. In the daytime, she's like a mannequin that in the nighttime can't be found. Man, she's out doing things I can't imagine in an ordinary town. Don't fall in love with a lonely girl, 'cause you'll never be alone with her. Don't give your heart to a lonely one, 'cause you'll always wonder where she's gone. Don't fall in love with a lonely girl, 'cause you'll spend your nights waiting up for her.
I think they like that one, Jay.
I like it too, Freddie.